Brandon Schiffman, and welcome to a Pickup Sports Talk special clip. As you can see by the title and thumbnail of this video, I'm going to be talking about potential rumors of Marvin Harrison Jr. transferring to USC and some potential impacts and what may be going on here, because it's been causing some absolute chaos in the college football community, I'll say it. So for starters, all this started about a day and a half ago when Barstool Jack McGuire, depending on how you know him, tweeted something out. I'll put it on the screen right now. He tweeted, "Heard some big college football news may be coming soon. This one's good, will cause some chaos, not coach related." And at the bottom of the tweet, as you can see, I had the Buckeye emoji, a $, a plane, and the peace sign. Obviously the peace sign synonymous with the USC Trojans. Obviously, this completely got the rumor mill going crazy. Everyone's talking Marvin Harrison, maybe Trayvon Henderson, Emeka Egbuka. But I think that the main guy a lot of people are talking about is Marvin Harrison Jr. And Jack McGuire actually doubled down on this, and a few hours ago just tweeted, "Talked to a lot of people over the past 12 hours. I'm standing by this scoop. This is important." So for starters, if you don't know who Marvin Harrison is, maybe you just haven't been watching college football this year. He's an absolute stud. He was the best wide receiver in college football this year as a whole. Absolutely dominated, made C.J. Stroud legitimately look like the number 2 quarterback off the board. He's going to be a top 5 pick for sure. And Marvin Harrison, he's in an interesting case right now. He had 77 receptions, 1,200 yards, 14 touchdowns. So an absolutely great year by any standard, much less an Ohio State wide receiver. But he's a sophomore. He's not draft eligible. Even with that being said, still has all the hype in the world. And I think the reason why him potentially transferring is so intriguing is because he is guaranteed right now, at least the way I look at it, like if he could be drafted, he'd be the number 1 receiver off the board. He's the best receiver in the country, no matter what age. So I think him transferring out of Ohio State would be huge for a variety of reasons. Obviously, the first thing that comes to mind, they're losing C.J. Stroud. He's been his quarterback for the entirety of Marvin Harrison Jr.'s time at Ohio State. And his replacement's likely going to be Kyle McCord. A great prospect in himself. He's number 28 in the country. His year 98 rated, he's rated 98 out of 100 as a prospect. But I think Marvin Harrison Jr. he could be more intrigued by Caleb Williams. I mean, that's the best quarterback in the country right now. But I think that duo of Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr. would legitimately be one of the best duos we've seen in a season ever. I think that both of them will be top 3 picks if they play together. I think that both of them will elevate each other's game hugely. And a lot of people are talking about how it might just be USC being willing to offer Marvin Harrison Jr. any amount of money. I think that's super interesting. That's something people should look at. Is this a money thing? Is this more about Marvin Harrison Jr. potentially being frustrated with Ohio State? I mean, they had a good season, but who knows? I think that this opens up a lot of doors. And for all we know, this might not even be true. But I think this rumor is so enticing and so interesting to talk about just because the huge home run grand slam potential it has. I mean, we could potentially see one of the best college football teams of all time next year in USC. I mean, you have Caleb staying, I know majority of the offense is staying. Jordan Addison's going to the draft, but he could be replaced by Marvin Harrison. I know that they're bringing in a 5-star receiver and a 4-star receiver in Zachariah Branch and Mekhi Lemon. I think it's going to be very interesting to see here. And for all we know, this might not be true. But I think there's just so much that could potentially happen with this. I think it's worth talking about. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.